Hey guys, what's going on? It's King Clutch here, and today guys we're back on the NBA 2k20. I hope you guys are all having a great day and everything is going well for you guys. But guys, today I'm having a little bit different type of video. This is still a build related video. I'm just not showing you guys a specific build. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can almost get players that aren't full inch mark players. These players could maybe be 6'4.5" or maybe 6'4 3/4", something that isn't a pure inch. So if you want to make a 6'3.5" foot tall player, you can, or like a 6'9.5" tall player or a 6'6.5" tall player. I'm gonna go into this My Player builder. I'm just gonna make this a point guard, right-handed, jersey number. None of this matters. I'm just gonna keep it the same regardless. So now when it comes to this skill breakdown, again, these don't matter. I'm just gonna pick the defending and playmaking, pie chart, pure speed, physical profile. I just want that to be the same regardless, and the stats here are gonna be the same. So we're gonna max out our close shot, our driving layup, our driving dunk, our mid-range shot, all this stuff. This doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep it consistent with each of the players that I make so you guys can see what I'm talking about for this. So as you guys can see, the badge totals there, 11, 10, 20, and 19 there. So for my body shape, again, I'm just going to go build. So this is the regular, the regular set for players. So as you guys can see here, the base height for this is 6'3". You can go all the way up to 6'6". And at this 6'5" mark, we're getting a -2 to our driving layup and a +2 to our driving dunk. Those are the only stats I'm looking at. This is the base height of 6'3". When we go up to 6'4", it's a -1 and a +1 for our driving layup and our driving dunk. When we go up to 6'5", it's a -2 and a +2. Just keep those statistics in mind. And then it's a -5 and a -1 menu of 2K. So we got all my player files here regardless. And then if you guys go over here to this features tab and then go over to this setting, if you go to this unit of measurement, so in America we use the empirical system, we use Fahrenheit, inches, feet, whatever. Everywhere else in the world they use the metric system, so centimeters, meters, that kind of stuff. If you change this to metric system, I want to show you guys this. You guys can, it changes the things you can do to your My Player. So we're going to go with the metric system there, back out of this, and then go back to MYCAREER. So as you guys can see here, all of these builds that I had, the heights are listed in meters and the weights are listed in kilograms. So we have 1.96 meters. Just want to show you guys something. So this is my build here. This is my build that I made. I made this build at the beginning of the year in inches. This is a 6'5" guard, and as you guys can see here at the top of the screen, it says my height is 1.96 meters. So just keep that in mind. So that's what 2K says a 6'5" build is in meters. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of this. I'm just going to make all that the same. Point guard, handedness, and jersey number really doesn't matter. The point guard does. But I'm going to go ahead and do this slashing playmaker, this two-way slashing playmaker, how you would build this build in the game. So I'm going to max out everything that I maxed out just earlier. I'm going to go ahead and max out all these shooting stats, these pass accuracy, this ball handle, perimeter D, lateral quickness, steal, and defensive rebound. Again, that doesn't really matter. I was just trying to make it as similar as possible. So here, we have this height of 1.91 meters. So this would be the 6'3" equivalency of having a build. I'm gonna go with that because this is the starting height. Guys, I have this meter to foot converter here. So I'm gonna type in this 1.91. When I type in 1.91 meters, this comes out to 6.26 feet. So roughly that would be 6 1/4. So 6 1/4 would be 6'3". But this is 6.26, so that's slightly higher than that. So this build is actually a little bit taller than a 6'3" player. But when we go up to this, as you guys can see here, this 1.92, this would be a 6'4" build here. So this would be the equivalency when it comes to stats. The big thing I want you guys to look at also is when it comes to these. So when we're at this 1.92, our driving layup goes down by 1, our driving dunk goes up by 1 as well. So this would be the 6'4" equivalency. At 1.92 here into your meters, you get a 6.29. This would be 6'4". This build would be 6'4". But when we go up another, meter, when we go up another thing on this ladder, we get this 1.93. Now this was something we did not have. We did not have another option where just our post hook changed. With just our post hook and some of our defensive stats. This option wasn't even there. We lost 1 to our driving layup at 6'4". We got 1 to our driving dunk at 6'4" as well. But then when we went to 6'5", which would be this here, which would be this 1.96. This was the next step. So there's these other steps here. There's these 1.93, 1.94, and 1.95 that we did not get when we went in the empirical system. There were these other 3 options to change our stats that we did not have earlier. And then these would be the incremental levels in between that. When we type in 1.96 here in on this calculator here, we would get 6.43, which would roughly be 6'5". I don't know the exact math, but for the max height for this, 1.98 would be the max height. So this would be your 6'6" equivalency. So when I type in 1.98, you would get, this was roughly 6.5 feet tall, which is 6'6". But between this, there's this 1.97. This was an option we did not have earlier. This option wasn't here, where we just get a -4 to our driving layup and we don't lose anything. So this option, if you type this in on the calculator here, this is 6.46. So this is a little bit taller than 6'5". This is in between 6'5 and 6'6", height in between them. Actually, as I'm messing with this, I just kind of found out a glitch. So as you guys can see here, like look at this. I'm at 1.98. This would be the 6'6" equivalency. As I said earlier, the 1.96 meters, we should have a -2 to our driving layup and a +2 to our driving dunk. But when I go back down to that, it's a -3 and a +1. So that is different than what it was earlier. But if I back out of this, look at this. This is 1.96 right here. This metered, go back out here. I'm going to click on this body shape again, and then I'm going to go back up to 1.96. We get a -2 and a +2. That was not there 10 seconds ago. I'm not messing, I just realized that this is like completely whacked out. It's not the same. So watch this. When I go back up to this, when I go all the way up to the max height at 1.98 here, it let me move that thing twice. I can't hit a -2 and a +2. It's not even there. So this is a way you can even get more options that weren't even there available, because look at this. This is the same. The difference between 1.94 and 1.95, the only thing that's changing is that ball handle. The ball handle is changing. But if we go back to here, watch this. 1.91, all the way up to 1.96. This will be the 6'5" height. I'm going to show you guys this. I have this Xbox controller right here just so you can see this. So I'm going to use this D-pad here, and I'm going to scroll up. We're going to be at 1.97. And I'm going to go 1.98. So this should be the max height, but as you guys can see here, it only says -4 on my driving layup. I can move this stick up one more time to get my -5 and my -1, which is what I would be getting at the 6'6" height. So just watch this. I'm going to move this up. It says 1.98. So this should, you would imagine this would say 1.99 because that's what it had just been saying. But watch. I move this up one more time. We get a -5 and a -1. So this is a way you guys can kind of mess with this system. I actually haven't built a player with the metric system like this, but this is a way you can kind of finagle the system and get half-inch heights, and also it does change your attributes a little bit, and it's kind of interesting because I just kind of found this by mistake, to be honest, and I thought it was really cool, and I thought I'd show you guys this because you guys can build your players a little bit differently now. If you want to get a build, that's kind of in a different height range, that's, half of an inch or a third of an inch or a fourth of an inch, and it seems like there is a little bit of bugs with it because as you guys can see here now, I can't even go up twice. It's not even there. It was only there on the first option. We can go all the way up to 1.97 and then 1.98 and then 1.98 one more time. So I just realized that is kind of buggy, but either way with it, this is a way you can, get a different attribute total than somebody else, that there's more options to choose from when using the metric system. Then this just gives you a few more options when it comes to, getting that height and messing with the attributes. If there's something, that's 1 or 2 attribute points off of where you'd like it, you can go ahead and do that. This just gives you a few more options than what you had previously by going with the inches and feet system, guys. I actually just found this off messing with these settings. I was changing something around. I don't even remember, and I wanted to see what it would do. And then I was like, well, maybe this will alter the way you build your players, and it ended up doing that. So, if you guys are new to this video, I will have regular build videos coming back tomorrow. But anyways, guys, it's been King Clutch here. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, and peace out, guys. Thanks.